Growing up on the south side of Chicago, our old house was always filled with music. Our mother always enjoyed the smooth tones of Frank Sinatra. My grandfather would play ragtime tunes on the old upright piano, which still sits in our living room today. My aunt, an entertainer in her own right, shared with us the jazz stylings of the great Duke Ellington and the divine Sarah Vaughan. But the music that permeated our home every Sunday morning was the classical music conducted by my father, Leonard Bernstein. For those of you who don't know, Leonard, a composer, conductor, pianist, writer, and teacher, was one of 20th century America's most important musical figures. He broke rules, shattered precedents, and opened doors, insisting that the art of music should play a vital role in the lives of all people. Not only was he the first American to be appointed music director of a major American orchestra, but he also blazed the trail in Europe for other Americans to follow. Bernstein's successes as a composer ranged from the Broadway stage, most notably West Side Story, to concert halls all over the world, where his orchestral and choral works continue to thrive. Most important to my brothers and sisters and I were the imaginative programming ideas and his own engaging presence in the award-winning Young People's Concerts with the New York Philharmonic. He made even the most rigorous elements of classical music an adventure in which everyone could join. As you've probably guessed by now, Lenny Bernstein is not really my dad. But every Sunday morning, my dad would call us into the living room and place one of those old, scratchy Columbia Masterworks 33 and 3rd long-playing records on the stereo. A hush would come over the room as he'd raise his baton like the master and conduct the works of Beethoven, Brahms, and Copland, creating for us a love for classical music that still remains with us today. Lenny Bernstein once said, "Life without music is unthinkable. Music without life is academic." So I'd like to thank my dad and Leonard Bernstein. Your total embrace of classical music was and is firm, warm, and enduring.